My job title at Marvel is Costume Department Supervisor, and it morphs a little bit with every new adventure. The museum installs are a new adventure for us, so that is now under my purview. But mostly what I do is organize and catalog and control all of the past costumes. Once a film wraps, all the costumes come back to us, and we organize and put them into the warehouse. And then when another show is going out, if they need costumes from other shows for flashbacks or reference, or they're cutting the new Captain America, but they want to see the old Captain Americas, we pull them out for them to use as reference. We also do all the promotional displays when films open, and we, at the warehouse, take care of all of the reshoots. So I supervise all the reshoots and keep the continuity of that. GOMA is huge. It touches every aspect of the Marvel universe, as opposed to being focused on one set of costumes from one movie. I don't think the captains have ever been lined up all together as they are here. And for me, I'm getting all goose pimply because it's such an evolution from the first cap to the diorama cap to Avengers cap. They're all the same, but all very different in their construction. The illustrators at Marvel work with Kevin and the powers that be at Marvel to come up with the concept of the movie and how the characters evolve. For instance, the Avengers 1 movie was very brightly colored and more comic book looking than, say, the Civil War was very much in our world. It was, and the costumes look very much in our world. The illustrations then go to the costume designer, who then works with the illustrator, discussing lines and fit and the reality of the human body sometimes, because the illustrations are very heroic. And I love all of our actors, but some of them have shorter legs or longer arms, and you have to go to reality at some point. But it's a very collaborative art. Once the illustrations have been finalized, then the costume designer goes to the cutter fitter and works with the fabric buyers, and they collaborate about what fabrics are going to be good, if a certain fabric needs to have printing done on it, or dyed, or aged, or distressed before it's cut. There's a lot of computer work done on fabrics now. For the Black Panther costumes, the patterns are done in computer and then sent to the fabric printer, who does the raised printing, and then it goes back to the cutter who with her team assembles the costume. Once there's prototypes, there's usually a fitting with the actor, and then their voice comes into how it fits or how it looks or how it feels. And it's really fun to be around for the first time an actor puts on a superhero costume, because there's that 8-year-old boy moment where they look in the mirror and go, oh, oh look, I'm Dr. Strange, or I'm Black Panther, or I'm Captain America. And it's fun to see him for the first time too, because all of a sudden all those elements are coming together, and it's a creation. There's not a lot that's built from scratch anymore, and these truly come from scratch. There's lots of little tricks, and then they evolve over the years. This is one of the first Captain Americas, and you can see a zipper in the back here that connects to the back of the bodice, so that there's no gap there. The straps here connect to a bra hook here, so that he stays tucked. The belts, the belts have poppers on them, so that they can connect actually to the waist of the pants. And it evolves as you go through, but a lot of the tricks remain the same. You know, here we are in the stealth in Cap 2, and we have the bra straps connecting, and these belts actually have stays that go under the shirt to keep it down, as well as straps on the side to just hold it in place. So it's a little combination of those events. Once that initial fitting has happened and photos are taken, and then the photos are taken to the director and all the higher ups at Marvel, and everyone has their opinion. And then the costume could go back to the workroom for adjustment or color adjustment or fabric adjustment, and a whole new prototype brought out. Sometimes there's 3 or 4 prototypes before you're close to having what you see on the screen. But the other thing in it, because it actually happened yesterday, is that things break on set, and things break as you're putting them out for display. And on the Ant-Man costume, on the inside of the leg is actually sewn shut. And that's exactly what we would do on set. If he were to break the zip, we wouldn't go back to the trailer and spend 45 minutes putting him in a new suit. We'd whip it shut, and then he would go out and do all of his things.